Oh,
right?
really?
They have their own salsa world competitions,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
Outside, and those are
But
international.
that's not in dance sport
No.
competitions.
But they do have sometimes like a free dance category. And they'll often say, okay, so we're going to have a free salsa dance competition. And so everyone who's there, these ballroom dancers, these sports dancers, dance sporters.
Free dance?
Yes.
Or free salsa dance?
Well,
free,
it
you said
depends.
free salsa dance. You meant
It really
free
depends.
dance, right?
It really depends.
Sometimes they
Sometimes-
say it's a free salsa dance category. You have to dance salsa?
And sometimes it's a free dance. Sometimes it's merengue as well, which is, of course, different from salsa. And in those cases, I used to compete in those too at these collegiate competitions because they would bring in the salsa category just for fun. And those are always good because most dance sport people don't do salsa that well, or they do it a little bit too stiff.
Dance sport people don't do salsa
that well.
well, because it's
not one of
salsa's
the
a little
focuses.
more what is it? 좀
Well, there's
편안한,
similarities.
그냥 자유로운 salsa's a little more
There's a little bit
natural?
more feeling. Well, dance sport, everything is very technical. When you're judged,
Right.
you have first footwork,
Right.
is one thing. You have to make sure you're on time and your feet aren't pointing the wrong way. Right. You also have, I guess, floor craft, right? How you navigate the floor, especially in the modern category. You don't want to be dancing the waltz or the tango and bumping into somebody else dancing. Then you also have like musicality, which is musicality. How you express the music through your dance, right? Or how you express your dance through the music.
Oh, really? 음악 통해서 몸을 움직이는
Sure. It's,
그
interpretive.
실력이 musicality? Okay.
Right? And so when it comes to those categories, let's say hand styling for one, right? Of course, I'm sure if you watch a lot of like dance movies or if you've seen dance competitions, you'll notice a couple things. The guys and the girls, their hands almost look the same, right? When they're doing their flares, like when they're putting their hand out, right? There's these different aspects. And this is all technique. I mean, you have to use rib cage first, elbow to the hand, right? And you don't want to break the wrist because that looks like you lost focus. So you have to keep your wrist straight, elbow slightly bent, not fully extended. And then when you bring it back in, you have to bring it in, collapse the shoulder first, and then the elbow, and then bring it back in, right? So there's a lot of technical little things that over time become natural, but at first they're not.
Right. And this is a little antithetical
To-
좀 반대죠. It's the opposite of salsa.
Yes, because also it's a combination of various different influences. From Puerto Rico, from Cuba, you have also some African influences that have been put in there in more recent years. And so because of that, it's a 짬뽕 of a dance.
It's more freestyle, right? 자유롭게
right.
출 수 있는, yeah.
And I guess in the higher levels of salsa, yeah, it becomes similar to dance sport. You have very technical marking and skills. And actually, didn't you? You did, right?
Yeah. I used to dance a little salsa way back in the day.
I knew
way
it.
back in the day.
I
but
knew it. Yeah.
I haven't done any salsa in years. I can't
Yeah, because
remember.
I think I remember seeing you. I think it was 2005. That was you, right?
Might have been.
2005. There was because every year in Korea they have a I guess a salsa competition, right?
Yes.
And I think you were there. I can't remember exactly. It was a while ago.
When it comes to dancing salsa, you've been doing this for years. You're obviously
10 years.
really experienced.
10 years.
And have you done any salsa competitions?
I did.
Really?
I did. Let's see. I did one I was in a team competition. There's a team division and a couple division in salsa competitions.
Okay.
Right? The team division is when you have, I guess like 8 couples, or it depends the number, right? But they come out and they dance the same routine in formation, right? And so the judging is very
8
precise.
couples, so like 16 people.
Or more, it
16명
depends.
같이 똑같은 동작을
Exactly,
타이밍해서 하는
right?
거.
And
Okay.
everything has to be the same. The hands, the foot, the face,
Yeah.
right?
That's the team competition.
Yes, and then you have the couple.
So you did a team competition.
That was in 2003, 4, right?
How'd you do?
I think we got 3rd place.
3rd place.
Yeah, because I think the 1st place went to a
Not
Seoul
bad.
competition. It went to a Seoul team that year. And because I was in Busan, right?
Oh, you were living in Busan at the time.
That's right. So
Okay.
I came back to my Korean hometown of Busan, and I found a dance team there. And I was very happy because the Korean, I guess, dance sport world is a little bit different, obviously.
Yeah.
It's not really in the culture to, do that.
I enjoy dancing salsa in Korea even more than in America, actually. Because,
really?
Yeah, in America, it seems like, I've only had 2 or 3 experiences in America, but it seems like everybody's so focused on whether or not they're going to be dating or, there's a lot of sexual tension there, But in Korea, it's just casual. Everybody's just there
맞아요.
to dance.
Right. Well, in Korea.
훨씬 편하네요.
네, 맞죠.
It's very comfortable in Korea.
한국에서는 뭐 뒤풀이 이런 분위기도 있고
sure,
그러니까 춤을 추고 끝나고 같이 나가서 뭐 술 마시고 밥 먹고 이런 분위기니까.
Yes, everybody goes out together and has a good time doing other stuff as well.
Yeah, and of course there is a little bit of like dating going on in there and stuff like that too. Obviously, you have similar interests.
Young single men and women together dancing.
Obviously.
Dating will happen. Yes.
I used to teach dance in Korea too, actually.
Okay.
And whenever I taught a class, I would tell, like, especially if it's a newcomer class, my number one rule was, okay, if you're gonna date, wait till the class is over, right? Or wait till the entire course of lessons are over, because I don't want you to date and then lose focus on your dancing and then leave, right?
Very serious teacher.
Well, I didn't want them to, I guess, waste their time and effort. I mean, if they came just to date somebody, then you don't need a lesson. Just show up at the,
Well, these must have been relatively serious classes you were teaching.
I guess
when I studied, I went once a week, It was casual, nothing.
Well, ours was once a week or twice a week, but like a 3-hour pops, right? So like it was kind of more of an intensive
3
course.
hours, yeah.
So hour and a half break, and then like 40 minutes or so. So it worked out okay. I enjoyed teaching.
I think it's about time you showed us a salsa move. Can we see a little salsa?
No, okay. You're doing this with me. You're doing this with me because I know you dance.
With you? I can't. I know how to do the basic step.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. Come on. We'll do this. Well, let's shake out those cobwebs.
Just for your Okay.
Okay. So the basic stuff of salsa, right?
Everybody at home, do this with us.
Here we go. Let's try this, right? We'll do it from the front and from the back, so that way you can kind of see. From the guys, the left foot goes first, right? Now this is on one salsa. There's on 2 salsa as well.
Yeah.
On one salsa, the first foot.
Don't get complicated.
Okay. Left foot, right?
1.
Then 2 is back, right? Then 3, right, is here, right?
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay?
Yep.
Then 5, 6, 7. Right? So it's basically front and back. It's really easy.
And 4 and 8 are resting.
Exactly,
right?
on 1. So you have, in this case, just think of, you see somebody, you're walking forward, like,